Hey, Virgo, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your Sacred Scribe here, ready to do your reading. So this is going to be a reading for my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. This will not resonate with everybody, of course, but hopefully it will with you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe right down below there, Virgo, if you would before you leave. I do appreciate it. And thank you so much for all of your likes, shares, and subscriptions. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, that way this is more specific to you and your questions and your needs. Information can be found in the description box below. Don't forget to comment as well. Let me know if this resonates. I want to hear from you guys, and hit that notification bell. That way you get notified whenever I upload a video or go live. All right. That's my spiel, Virgo, and I'm sticking to it. Three of Swords. So Virgo, you got some healing going on, or it could be the recent past I'm hearing. I feel like you're nurturing yourself right now. You're putting a lot of love into yourself, a lot of energy. You're expanding. You be extra fertile right now, Virgo, so be careful. If that's not what you're wishing for or what you desire. We have the World card here and the Six of Pentacles. Oh geez, you too. You may have a couple of people here. We're gonna see. Tell me about this healing for Virgo. What happened? What's going on with this Three of Swords for Virgo? Oh, Eight of Wands and Ace of Vessels. You may be finding healing through love, through jumping into a love relationship. Now, I don't say that to avoid, because I don't feel like you're doing it to avoid or will do it to avoid. I just feel like you want to keep your heart open, and this is just how you roll right now. So I feel like you're really connecting with your heart space, your passionate space, and you're putting the work into love as it comes along. And I feel like it may be a couple of people here that you're maybe dating. Ace of Swords. This is somehow bringing you clarity and truth. And I feel like it's bringing you clarity and truth, Virgo, because your heart's open. Because it's open, you understand it better. There's less fear, right? Because it's open. So fear of looking at your heart and what's in it and why what's in it is there and what you want to do with what's there, right? The heartbreak, what happened, the hurt, your response to the hurt. This is easier for you. It makes sense for you. I don't see a problem with it because I don't feel like you're avoiding. On the contrary, it's like you're just naturally looking at this heartbreak while loving another, or at least while dating another. May not necessarily be love, but your heart is open to them. So tell me, Queen of Staffs. Yeah, you're building your confidence back up too. With the Queen of Staffs, you're beginning to manifest a lot in your life, especially this love that's coming in because your heart's open. You've got people around you that are very interested in you. Okay? Tell me about the Queen of Staffs. Six of Swords. This is giving you such a sense of peace here. I mean, you can feel it in the Six of Swords and the Six of Vessels here. I mean, sixes are love, right? Yes, they're balance, but it is love. So it's like you got both going on here. This love is giving you a sense of peace, which in turn results in balance. Can I have one more here for the Queen of Staffs? Judgment. Yeah. You're like literally judging yourself, not in a harsh way, right? Just in a realistic way, in an awakened sense way, right? Learning more about the self, expanding upon that knowledge that you're seeking within about love, about how you love, about who you've loved in the past, about patterns of behavior. But you're doing this very gently, which doesn't surprise me because you're coming out as the Empress here. Five of Pentacles. You're looking at the lack that you felt within your relationships, within your life. 10 of Vessels. What emotionally fulfills you? You're making those connections. You're taking your time here. Queen of Pentacles. You're looking at your demons. You're looking at your patterns of behavior, your shadow side here. You're making it work for yourself. You're nurturing yourself to the point where the creation of your world is just very prosperous and fruitful and abundance, right? That's what the Queen of Pentacles is. She creates with a gentleness, with her heart. And while you're healing your heart is creating, and that's beautiful. I love it. Virgo, you could do a course on this. You could write a course and do a course on this. Tell me about the World card. Tell me about the World card here. 9 of Vessels. Yeah, you're beginning anew and you're like, I know what I'm wishing for. I know what I want. I want to look forward and not look back. I want my emotional fulfillment. I'm no longer in that lack mentality. My heart is healing. My heart is opening. I'm gaining a lot of clarity and truth. Yep, letting go to make room for the new, to make room for this new cycle, having the patience to do so, taking your time for this healing, taking your time with loving, being gentle with yourself, thus creating beauty around you, love around you, abundance around you. There you are, 9 of Pentacles, clarifying the 6 of Pentacles. You know your worth. You know your worth. Hello. Oh, you're a Leo? All right. Yeah, see, here we have patience again. You know that your ships are coming in. You know it, and you're not going to settle, which is why you're going to be dating. It's the only way you know. You don't know until you know, right? But you do know that what you're waiting for, what you're desiring is on its way to you. That is what you're attracting. And that was your plan, Stan, for all along. That was your plan, Stan. Awesome plan, I may add. Ace of Pentacles. This is all leading you to having major luck. Like you're creating this, I feel like you're creating this energetic bubble around you that's going to attract very, very lucky things into your life. You are a lucky charm. This is what you are. This is what you're actually making yourself a lucky charm, attracting everything that you desire. And I also feel like, Virgo, whoever you're around, like these people that you're dating, good things are going to be happening for them, because it's sort of like your energetic bubble is seeping into theirs and affecting theirs in a majorly positive way. And they are going to notice this. I hope they appreciate it, because you're about to bring them a lot of luck. All right, so tell me about this. I want to know about this person, because you got a couple people. We'll go with two people. I feel like it's two. So person A. Everybody's got like two people. Gemini season, gotta love it. And Mercury retrograde. Oh my gosh. The 2 of Vessels here. The 10 of Wands. Wow. Oh yeah, you're rising like the Phoenix, all right. The High Priestess. You're not telling anybody about your love relationships, which is good. See, you know the secret to manifestation here. I love it. This first person, though, is very intuitive, very loving. What about the second person? Person number 2? Strength. The Sun. Oh my God. Leo. And you said you were a Leo. Oh, you did have a reading. That's awesome. So Strength and the Sun. You have double Leo here. So it may be a Leo, that's person number 2. And person number 1, could be any sign. It could be water, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag. But see, I see Scorpio in that 10 of Wands because of that Phoenix there. Lady of Coins. You're going to be taking your time with both of these, but they both make you happy. Who just got this? There's another sign that got 2 options, and they both were awesome. Was it Libra? Might have been Libra. 5 of Vessels. You're discovering the beauty that is being born of the brokenness, right? It's like the destruction of the tower is nothing compared to the beauty of the tower rising back up again, being rebuilt, right? So what is your advice for Virgo, for person number 1? Oh my God. Speaking of the tower. Wow. I'm feeling that this is like rebuilding, right? Doing it different this time. And I feel like this is like enlightenment of that. And you can reach this easily with what you're doing, no doubt. So they're wanting you to pay attention, Virgo, okay? This enlightenment, I feel, is going to come about this rebuilding of the structure of love, really. What about person number 2? 3 of Pentacles. You may work with person number 2, but you're building here too. Oh my gosh. The King of Staffs, this could definitely be a fire sign here. Well, you got a choice here. You got a tough one, but you need to go with your heart. You need to go with your intuition. I mean, yep. Who has that magnetic pull, right? Only you know. Only you know, Virgo. Only you are going to know. The Tower is a bad sign. The Tower is not a bad sign because, I mean, I had a Tower moment in 2012, but that's the best thing that could have ever happened to me. Now, I ended up with panic attacks because of that Tower moment, but literally, I didn't know it at the time, but it was the best thing that ever happened to me. I wouldn't be here right now had that Tower moment not happened. That was like just after the beginning of my awakening. Started to awaken. My energy was changing. You can feel it. You know, when you're awakening and you can feel it, and others people's energy feels weird, right? And it's just like, I was married at the time, and it was like, why is this energy just flipped a switch, changed, weird? And then not too soon after, 6 months later, boom, tower. My world blew the fuck up. Yep. So the rebuilding, sometimes spirit has to come in and just say, you need to knock this shit down. You didn't listen. You didn't, follow your intuition basically, which is what I didn't do. You need to rebuild. Because you didn't listen to your intuition, guess what? We're coming in and we're wiping it clean. So you need to rebuild. You need to start again. And when you have a clean slate, it's like painting a picture. What picture do you want to paint? What journey do you want to take? It's exciting, right? It's not exciting when the tower moment happens. Now, sometimes the tower moment could be like you win the lottery, right? Instant gratification. But then some tower moments, like mine, you have the tower moment. You're like, oh my God, I feel like I'm in the middle of a fucking nightmare. How did this even happen to me? That was the one time, I must say, because I'm a very positive person, that I doubted my positivity. Not for long. This was like literally only a couple of days. And then I'm like, there's got to be a reason. I just held on to that belief. There's got to be a reason. And there was. But you have to remember that there's beauty in destruction. And that comes of destruction. And you hold the power from there. Yeah, you hold the power, right? What are you going to build? Now you have to become responsible. How are you going to respond? The ability to respond, right? To a tower moment, to your advantage. How can I make this work for me? What does this mean for me? Then you begin to ask those deep questions. Then you begin to really face your fears as well. I had a lot of fears, right? So don't be afraid of the tower. Invite it, right? Because it truly is enlightening. It truly is. All right. There's your, Two of Pentacles. There's your decision. So you're going to have to make the decision. Don't let this decision eat you up. Go with your intuition. Go with your intuition, Virgo. All right. So advice for Virgo here. Serenity. Yes. That's what you're creating for yourself anyway. You're really, now Virgo, you started with the Three of Swords. That in and of itself could be a tower moment, right? I don't know what happened with the Three of Swords, but usually it's a third party situation. It's you could consider that a tower moment, right? You take this and you transmute this energy into something positive that you can utilize. Instead of sitting in that negativity, you're like, okay, because energy can't be destroyed. So that's why I don't understand why people want to send it back. At least I don't send it back. I want to transmute that energy. I want to change it. I want to utilize it. What can I do with this energy, negative or positive, that I have at my disposal? I want to transmute it. So I am going to use the elements around me, namely the earth, and transmute this energy and turn it into something I can utilize. You be the magician. Serenity. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is a time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. And I just heard some of you ask, how? How do you do that? And I would say, I'm not going to tell you how. You need to figure that out. You need to say, okay, just think. What I will tell you is look at the elements. Look at the magician and the tarot. Look at the elements. You've got water, fire, earth, and air. How can you utilize those elements? Be creative. Don't think about what you've been taught, the third dimensional shit. Be creative. Play with it. See what works for you. Because what works for you may not work for somebody else. But I can guarantee you, you're using the elements in some way, shape, or form. You create it. You be the magician. Don't take somebody else's recipe. All right. I don't want to give you a recipe. I want you to create your own recipe. I'll give you the ingredients, which is the magician card, the elements. Take these elements and make something great of them. All right. All right, Virgo, I hope that resonated. Please drop a like below, share, and subscribe if you already haven't. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, that way this is more specific to you and your questions and your needs. Information can be found in the description box below. Don't forget to comment as well. Let me know if this resonates. I want to hear from you guys, and hit that notification bell. That way you get notified whenever I upload a video or go live. Have a fabulous weekend, Virgo, and I will catch you guys on the flip side on the dailies. Namaste.